Venezuela is not for day traders. Today we discuss.
Welcome to Venezuela Insider, the only place in Venezuela for expats, digital nomads, entrepreneurs, investors, travelers, and related internationals. For more information, venezuelainsider.com.
Today we are going to explain why, if you have this day trader mindset, that is not going to work in Venezuela. Now, the funny thing though is that if you are a successful day trader, actually Venezuela might be for you. Regarding that, actually, and I know a few day traders, that successful ones, of course, that are actually here in the country and doing well for themselves. They do their work, of course, they woke up early in order to get the market and, buy and sell stocks and commodities and futures contracts and that kind of thing. Very good for them. And actually being successful because, of course, if you're a day trader, you can just have your platform, your setup from your laptop or at your home with decent internet. And that's pretty much it, what you need regarding logistics in order to become a successful day trader. Anyways, however, if you have the day trader mindset, Venezuela is not going to be for you. And let me explain why. Because in order to first, let's discuss a little bit about day trading, is that usually by definition, day traders have a mindset of just buying and selling, getting a spread, of course, on that process, usually on a quick time span, of course, usually a day, sometimes even minutes. So that's called, the technical term is scalpers. So you do a scalping on the market and you get a quick profit, a small profit usually. And of course, many people are successful on that particular endeavor and hence have a very decent standard of living. However, if you have that mindset that you're going to just buy and sell regarding Venezuela without providing any particular value, you are not going to get anything done here in the country. So if you're a day trader watching this, and of course, in your particular case, trading 101, you have your technical analysis, the charts and, the candles and the Fibonacci sequences and also the breakouts and the lines and the indicators like the RSI and the Bollinger Bands and all that kind of thing, all that good stuff. Yeah, but I've done day trading myself, but I'm not good at it. So that's why I'm better on consulting. By the way, just fun fact. Anyways, you have your technical analysis, but if you're going on the long run, you are a swing trader or just a straight up investor, you know that the most important thing is the fundamental analysis. The numbers regarding cash flow and balance sheets and income statements and how every industry is playing out and all of that good thing. Very well. And of course, each market, each financial asset has their own particular dynamic. Very well. And that's why if you do fundamental analysis, most likely you are a swing trader or an investor. And Venezuela is going to be like that because Venezuela, rather than using, charts and technical analysis in order to make a decision, you need to study the fundamentals of the country, especially particular industries. Now, if you are a trader, especially a day trader, and you do a technical analysis about Venezuela, especially on the GDP, the bottom of GDP was between 2018, 2019, but actually it manifested on GDP numbers on 2020. And back then, the GDP was hovering around 40 billion US dollars, the GDP. Meanwhile, the Venezuelan GDP at some moment was flirting with 400 billion US dollars. So basically 10 times more. And we had that 80% GDP collapse. And if you want to play it out, of course, you put a position on the market. Let's call it the market just for the sake of the conversation. And then after you will have big gains. Right now, the Venezuelan economy, the GDP is over $100 billion. So it's more than double that the bare bottom of the Venezuelan GDP. Now the issue is that you miss the call, you miss the trade, you miss the position, Absolutely not. But right now, if you use technical analysis regarding Venezuela, you have to look other things, not just buying the dip. That actually, I believe that we are going to have a dip real soon here on the here in the country regarding GDP, and that dip, is going to be a dip. It's not going to be a recession or something like that. So, are you buying the dip if you're a day trader? Well, if you are a day trader, what I will suggest is go a little bit further on your time span. Now, if you, well, you know about this saying about the art of war of Sun Tzu is that know your enemy, know yourself, and 100 battles, you are not going to be in peril. Well, in Venezuela, is if you have to know yourself. And if you, for instance, you are a day trader and you have this particular mindset, Venezuela regarding investing is not gonna be for you because you have to see beyond the narrative and you have to see the country on a larger time frame. And on that particular case, if you know yourself and you know that you are a day trader and that's it, that Venezuela is not gonna be for you regarding investing and all of that good stuff. You have to see beyond that. However, the good thing is that if you see, in Venezuela, if you do your fundamental analysis compared to the narrative, you can see that Venezuela is like a stock, let's say any stock, let's say some stock from the Russell 2000. Typical stock that has some cash flow and a decent balance sheet. However, the market is not pricing in the actual valuation of the company. So the market cap of such company is lower compared to the actual estimation from fundamental analysis and future projections on that particular industry of such, hypothetical company. Well, the same thing happens with Venezuela, that the market, the worldwide market, has not priced in the good things about Venezuela, is only pricing in the bad things that happened on 2017, and that's why, especially from the West, you have lagging out data information. So you have a spread over there. So it will be a time to invest in Venezuela, not necessarily, but it is a time to do the due diligence about the country. Now, just like in day trading, regarding Venezuela, how you play it out. Don't take bad trades, and what bad trades looks like. FOMO, buy when everything is high, or just use over leverage positions. I don't recommend that as well. Talking, philosophical, metaphorically speaking, of course, it's not like you're gonna go with Robinhood or all of these platforms like Fidelity and you're gonna open a trading account regarding Venezuela. That's not the case. No, you have to know what you're doing regarding the country, and most likely, if you have this mindset of just buying and trading or dollar cost averaging an ETF, Venezuela is not going to be for you because you don't have that particular option in Venezuela. You can buy a few stocks, but it's not those things are not going to get you rich. Venezuela is going to provide value for you is when you do actual solid things. That's the good thing about Venezuela. So you cannot fake it till you make it, is that you actually need to provide value at some form in order to actually play out this particular spread between the narrative and the actual situation in Venezuela. And the last thing is that, of course, if you are a successful day trader, Venezuela has value for you. Of course, it has, but not investment value. It has more of the intangible value. First, because Venezuela is a cool country to visit, maybe spend a while, quite some time here in the country, and you're going to be able to do so. It has a bunch of amenities. And if you're a day trader, you can just set up your particular, trading setup next to the beach, next to the mountains, on a cool place in the east side of Caracas, something like that. But the main point is that if you're a day trader, but actually Venezuela, depending on you're actually a day trader or you just have the day trader mindset, well, maybe it's time to just do your due diligence.
Thank you for watching Venezuela Insider. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on social media. If you want to work with us, VenezuelaInsider.com. Thanks again and have a nice day.